track. Mandatory evacuation. They opened up the shoulder. So crazy. We stopped. I've been driving all night. It's early. We're staying in. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Kelly. Currently, Florida is expecting Hurricane Milton to arrive on Wednesday. So we have a few days to prepare. The track currently is showing that it's headed right for Tampa Bay area, which is where I live. So, normally when a hurricane comes, it's kind of exciting, honestly. Like there's like this little like thrill in the air and everyone's like getting ready and like all the neighbors come out and it's kind of like almost like a community building experience. But for some reason, this feels a lot different. Honestly, getting like panicky about it. It's many hours later. I just want to jump on, give you an update on what's going on. The track keeps like flip-flopping. It's going north, it's going south, it's going to hit Tampa directly. Like, who knows? But we do have a plan now. We are leaving with my in-laws and we are going to Georgia. So they've already booked an Airbnb. We've rented a car that we're going to take because our car is, that's a whole nother story. But yeah, we're leaving. I think we are going to leave Tuesday very early in the morning, like 3 a.m. or something. But I think now we're leaving. We might leave Monday, tomorrow, because we don't want to get stuck on the road. And everybody in Florida is trying to leave, so. Good morning. It's now Monday. It's about almost 6 a.m. I've been up since 3. I normally get up around 4:30, so it's not that early, but I just could not sleep. I have so much like anxious energy and so many things that we need to get done today that I was just like, I'm just gonna get up and start it. So I've already done a load of laundry. I've got the dishwasher going. I took out trash. I cleaned out our fridge, sort of. I took everything out that we're not bringing with us. I'm gonna bring all of our like perishable stuff that can be used, like we can make meals out of it in the next couple of days. Got this Rubbermaid out, and in it I've put all of our like home videos, and at the bottom is a box of like printed pictures. It's now about 8 a.m. I have chicken soup cooking. We'll eat that today just to use it up. I've just charged up all of our Ryobi batteries. We won't be taking that with us, but just in case if we come back home and we have no power for a while, things are charged. I've got the dogs' food and beds. I just washed their beds. I grabbed their bowls, bringing some cleaning supplies in case there's any accidents, which there shouldn't be, but you know dogs, anything could happen. I pulled out their seat cover for the car, and Walter and Christine just went to go pick up our rental car. So they just left, and now the sun has finally come up a little bit. So I'm gonna go out and start moving our patio furniture into this room. This is where things really got scary. We were in the direct path of the storm, and it was predicted to be a Category 4 by the time it was going to hit us. So we really didn't know what we were preparing for. Would we even have a home to come back to? We got to work with cutting our plywood and getting it up on our windows. We had to get creative and board up inside versus outside upstairs, simply because we didn't even have a ladder high enough to reach it. We just got on the road. We're headed to Georgia, and we are officially under a mandatory evacuation now for our area. And we're a little worried, but we're gonna be okay. We've got everything we need right here. Walter's driving.
I cried for an hour.
And Christine has her kitties somewhere down there.
There.
And the puppies are in the way back row, sleeping. We should get there at what time?
4:18 a.m.
That doesn't include all the pit stops.
But we can't check in till tomorrow, but they were saying on the news, I'm so congested. We're both allergic to cats, so this is going to be a long car ride. They said, don't wait till tomorrow. You won't be able to get out, like, because everyone's trying to leave Florida. So we're leaving today. We're going to get there like maybe 5 or 6 in the morning, actually. But we can't check in till 4 p.m. So I don't know. I've been up since 3 a.m. So I'm going to do like a full 24 hours. But we boarded up the house. I think I got a little video of Walter using it. We had to like learn how to use the saw first, learn how to put the blade on, so that took a long time. And then we moved everything into the house from outside. It's probably gonna be dark the rest of the time, so I might check in, or we might not. I think we're gonna stop at Buc-ee's though.
Please!
That's like that's the only thing I'm looking forward to. So
no, we'll definitely see you guys at Buc-ee.
So we're driving, and then my in-laws are behind us, and then with our nephew, and then my sister-in-law and her family, so her and her husband and their other two kids are coming tomorrow. Oh, and their dog, and my in-laws have their dog, and then we have our 2 dogs plus our 2 cats, so it'll be a full house. And then my parents evacuated. They just went to the Panhandle, and so they just got there. They left like much earlier in the day, and they said the traffic was pretty bad. So, all right, I'll check back in later. Bye. Okay, just checking in. You can see over here, people are driving on the shoulder. But evidently my mom just said, we just called my mom and she mentioned to me, oop, we're getting an emergency alert right now. She said that they opened up the shoulders for people to drive on just so more people can get out quicker. What does this say? A hurricane warning is in effect for this area. Dangerous and damaging winds.
The area is so full.
This warning is issued up to 36 hours before hazardous conditions begin. Urgently complete efforts to protect life and property. Have food, water, cash, fuel, and medications for 3+ days. It's getting real. It's 11 p.m. We're only like an hour and a half from our house, and we've been driving for hours. That's how bad the traffic is. But we just tried to get gas, and we get off, and all the gas stations just have their lights off because they're out of gas.
Right or left?
I don't know, maybe you have to drive up. It's up there on the left, I see it. So there's one over here. Hopefully they have gas. They have their lights on. But everybody was like turning right or left, and then everybody was like trying to get back over because they could see that they didn't have gas. Kind of crazy. But we're gonna stop, get gas, hopefully, and then go to the bathroom.
Oh my God, it is packed.
Oh my gosh.
It is beyond stupid banana pack.
We were just watching a clip on Instagram of the Tampa mayor saying that if you don't evacuate, you'll die. She's like, the storm surge is like 13 feet. That's like above your roof. So basically, like, where are you gonna stay? The water's gonna be above your house. Like, this is so crazy. And it's crazy to think we live somewhere, I keep saying this, we live somewhere where we just have to up and pack up our cars and just hightail it out of town. Because that's how bad the weather is. Like, that's just crazy. Like, all of these people, we're all just driving down the road, leaving everything we own behind. Like, hope it's there when we get back. So, we stopped, and now Kelly's running with the dogs. Run, run, Forrest, run! Trying to get the dogs worn out so then they sleep in the car. Look at her running gracefully. Anyways, we made it to Georgia. We're tired. I want to lay down in a bed. And there's no restroom, but we actually just stopped just at like a little place. The family gathering over there. But we will check in with you guys when we leave. Alright, checking in. It is 6:12 in the morning. We've made it to Macon, Georgia, and we just stopped at Buc-ee's. So everyone's using the bathroom. We're probably going to get some snacks, maybe some breakfast. Puppies are back here. They're just people watching. The sun has come up, and we are stopped at Chick-fil-A. We're just outside of Atlanta. I think we're like 40-ish miles from Atlanta. The puppies are looking around. Christine's taking a little nap. We're gonna get some breakfast and then we're gonna take a little power nap here because everybody's falling asleep and we have been driving all night. So that's the plan. We can't check in until 4 p.m. so we really have nowhere to be rushing to. We were just anxious to get out of Florida because you'll get stuck in Florida on the roads when you try to evacuate. So anyway, just checking in and I will keep you updated.
Here we have the wild dirigo. In his natural habitat of the throne of the white van, we are here in Georgia. Long away from his normal habitat of Florida, Hurricane Milton has forced him and his family to venture towards Tennessee. The army of marching and rolling motorized vehicles is what motivates him to take this long slumber.
Jumping on really quick, I forgot that I was vlogging, so we made it to the house. It's pretty nice. This is our room, and we have a view. I don't know if you'll be able to see it, of like an old cemetery across the street. I don't think you can see it, but it's kind of spooky, and you can hear a train go by every once in a while in the distance. So nice spooky vibes. Good morning. It's the next day. We just woke up, headed downstairs. Here's the house that we're staying in. And that's the cemetery over there. And here's our little puppies. Morning. Okay, so we're taking a little morning walk. It's early. I have my autumn is my favorite color.
Nice.
I've
missed this.
I can't even see what I'm recording.
Look at
There's
the
the
view.
house, and it's right. There's a mountain.
Look, the O'Neill house. What's the O'Neill house, Pops? Read.
See, only one car can go this.
At the Cracker Barrel.
Look like a dog to you?
Yeah.
Biscuit? What a biscuit? Dude,
Wish
you
that
are
at the
the
beginning coming.
first.
All right, guys. That was a little quick around of everything. We're on to North Carolina. Why, you may ask? We don't know, but we're going.
This was the day that the hurricane made landfall, and although it didn't hit us directly, we were getting reports from back home that there was widespread flooding, power outages, and that the roads were still closed. So we needed to find somewhere to stay for the next couple of days, and we booked another Airbnb and headed there this day.
Grandma, you want to throw one?
And this is the point where our evacuation story turned into more of a vacation story. We knew that our homes were still standing, and although there would be some time before we could return home and some cleanup outside, we were able to relax and really enjoy ourselves. We found a riverside barbecue joint to stop at, have a relaxed lunch, and kill some time before we needed to head to our next Airbnb.
Stay down. Stay down.
Okay. Smash burger. If you couldn't tell, it was smashed.
We ended up staying in Bryson City, North Carolina, and it was such a cute little town, all decorated for fall, and we really had a lot of fun exploring the downtown area.
Made it in North Carolina. Hope you enjoyed some of the footage that I recorded. We are currently 3 minutes away to the other Airbnb. And oh my goodness, I am already in love with North Carolina. I love it when they talk like this. So I know I'm gonna catch an accent from here.
The driveway to our Airbnb was straight up the side of a cliff, and it was so scary.
So we just made it.
Oh my god, you like the scary movies.
Oh my gosh.
All right, good morning. It's the next day. I just got out of the shower, so my hair is all wet. It's like 45 degrees outside, and I'm going to show you the like cliff mountain thing that we're on. And I'm making breakfast inside. Pepper's been having her breakfast. Got sausage going. And then I have some hash browns in the oven. And then I'm not sure what else we'll make. Okay, we bought these at the Walmart in Georgia. They were on sale for $7. And they're so cool. You put little diamonds. It's like color by number, but diamonds. So this is mine so far. And then Melissa's working on this one. And then Christine is doing this one. So far she's done some pumpkins. So fun.
Oh, say.
While in town, we visited Walnut Creek Farm and got to pet and feed some really cute little cows. Like, what you got?
Oh, she's like, I know you got something for me, Mama.
That is a big snout, right?
I know.
Hold the food like this, and when you get it up close to their mouth, kind of give it a push
Sit like this. Oh my goodness.
He's in a wet burrito. He's holding it. It's literally, that's why I do it.
Checking in, it's Sunday. We've been on the road since 5:30 a.m. 5:30 a.m. It's now about 10:30 in the morning, and we're somewhere in Georgia, and we're stopped at the gas station so that we can use the restroom. I think we're gonna go to Buc-ee's because that's the next exit, but somebody couldn't wait one more exit to go to the bathroom. But yeah, hopefully it says that we're gonna get home at 3:30. It said 3:20 for the past like 2 hours, and then as soon as I took this exit, it changed it to 3:30. So I'm trying to beat it. Do you ever do that when you're like, here, I'll show you. When you're doing your GPS and you try to, oh crap, you try to beat the time. Anyway, I'll check back in later. Interested to see what we drive past since we're going through Georgia. Oops, I forgot to turn the music off. Interested to see if we see any damage from Hurricane Helene or Milton as we drive back home. We were getting flood warnings yesterday. It was yesterday or the day before. That I guess all the water that was pulled out during Milton is now coming back in, so there's flooding happening, but supposedly we have power at our house, and hopefully everything goes smooth. It's a few days later. We made it home. I just sat down to edit this video and I realized I never finished the vlog. So we did make it home. We made it home about 5 p.m. I think, which was great. We still had sunlight to like empty the car and do all the things. We tried to go to the grocery store that night, but unfortunately everything is still kind of not back together yet. A lot of people around us still don't have power, and the grocery stores haven't been restocked. They lost power, so they had to throw everything out, and it's just kind of a mess still. We were also having trouble finding gas when we got back home, but we didn't finding it the next day. Today's actually Tuesday, so we got back home on Sunday. And I was able to work on Monday. We were able to take the car back to return it on Monday. Also, as you can see, the house is still a mess. I've started taking down like some of the wood on the windows, but we're back at work. Everything's getting back in routine. I was able to finish cleaning out the rest of the fridge. We lost like some meat and stuff in the freezer, and you know, the vegetables, all of our condiments, all the like random stuff that you have in your fridge that you don't think about. So I need to repurchase all of that. I've made a list and I keep checking like the Walmart app, and yesterday like nothing was available. A few more things are available today, so hopefully like by tomorrow I'll be able to do like a full restock of that. We didn't have, actually when we got home, somebody cleaned up our yard for us. Like there was a pile of all of the debris from our trees and all the branches that fell was like neatly stacked up at the front, and I don't know who did that, but I'm very thankful. And it's kind of awkward. I don't want to like go to my neighbor and be like, did you do this? So I haven't even like spoken to the neighbors yet. I think everyone's back. I think most people left. But anyway, that was great. That was all cleaned up. The only thing we had was a roof leak. You can kind of see it there. This is the ground floor, so it's kind of weird because there's like an upstairs and there's no, that I can see, there's no water damage there. I don't know what happened, but that's all we have. And if that's the only damage we have, very thankful for that. So yeah, we just need to put things back together, and everything's just kind of a mess, but it'll take some time to put it all back together. Also, there's another hurricane out there, but I'm hoping this one doesn't develop. It's like, I don't know, off of Africa, and they were saying something like those don't, in this time of year, don't usually turn into anything for us. It would need to be like started more in Mexico, but we'll see. So anyway, thank you for following along, and I hope that you fared this hurricane well if you were in the path of it or if you were impacted at all from Milton or Helene. And I will see you guys in the next vlog. Bye.